Now, on Saturday night's X Factor, each finalist performed 2 songs for the judges in a bid to help secure a place in next week's semi-final. Backstage, Cheryl was seen goading Simon that her act, Joe McElderry, had surpassed all of the others with his first song of the night. Simon replied by likening it to the first kiss.
I think I won round 1.
You think so? Yeah, listen, it's all about the second round. Not the first kiss, darling, it's the second. Remember that.
Arrogant pants.
Well, he was obviously talking, you know, metaphorically. But is he right? Is it the first kiss that counts, or the second kiss that counts more than the first?
It's first kiss. God, if it ain't happening the first time, don't bother going for the second kill. That's right. No.
You can't remember it.
Well, I can, darling, because I don't drink.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, no, I mean, for me, that's the most exciting thing. Snogging, anyway. The first kiss. I've binned men after the first kiss because if they can't kiss, if there's no passion, they're just not sensual, you know they're going to be rubbish in the sack. It's true. It's all about kissing. And I think the first one, second one usually ends up somewhere else, doesn't it? I didn't mean that.
The first kiss, though, is it? I mean, because, you know, obviously, when I met Mark, we were kissing within 10 minutes, snogging in front of everybody at the wrap party for this show. And I do remember it, because I've seen the photographic evidence. No, I do remember it. I really do. But it was the second kiss, really, because actually, after the first night, I didn't know if I was ever going to see him again. We didn't swap numbers or anything, and then it kind of, you know, we did, and I saw him, and we were at another party here, and we were completely sober, and again, within minutes, we were, like, you know, snogging again. And that, to me, for me, it was the second, because that's the time when I knew I was going to see him again and again and again. But I didn't the first time. It was just, you know, I just thought, oh, God, it's the wrap party I've pulled. Look at this, brilliant. But, you know, then it went on to something else. So
My first kiss was, oh, dear, postman's knock. And for anybody uninitiated...
First kiss ever?
Oh, yeah. I so didn't want to go, you know, and you're given a number and you have to sit, you know, in somebody's front room and wait to be called out. Well, I so didn't want to do it. I so didn't. But I got new dress and everything. I was very excited. I sat on the sofa and my number was called, and it was this bloke. He was very tall, I remember, and I was very short. And we went into the hall and shut the door, and he went, oh, well, you better stand on the stairs. Okay. So I stood on the stairs and he gave me a really wet, sloppy... You're quite right. You could just tell he was not, you know, you wouldn't want to be there.
At least you got one. I remember when I played Postman's Knock, my number got called. I was so excited. And I think we had to go into a cupboard or something. It was all very odd.
Did he run away?
No, well, he shut the door and I kind of stood there like that, and he looked me up and down and went, right, just count to 10, we'll just pretend.
Probably the same joke.
You know what? Lynda and I both agree on one thing, that snogging is so important.
Well, kissing, I like that. Snogging's such a horrible word for kissing, don't you think? But I think in marriage, people forget to kiss.
Yes, they do.
And it's really important, you know. You think, oh, I can't be bothered. But actually, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I went out with a bloke for about 6-7 months, and we used to, you know, do, you know, that all the time. never snogged him once.
Yeah.
Don't know, just...
That's horrible.
Well, it wasn't. It was great, actually. It was all right. We didn't waste any time. That's what it was about.
He wasn't from a tiny little village in Scotland called Tarbolton, was he? Because that's where my let's just count to 10 and pretend.
No, he wasn't. No, he definitely wasn't, no.
OK, it's